And now, the 2015 NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to the season premiere of Studio Bergen, your connection to the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates. I hope you had a great summer and are ready to get back to our monthly countdown.
Number 10.
Fitting as we begin our new season with a new beginning for thousands of students, the first day of fall classes. Raindrops and boots may have dotted the first day's landscape, but it didn't deter from the excitement of our opening day of sorts. This fall marks the first academic year with the Health Professions Integrated Teaching Center fully operational and booked with a complete slate of classes. The building opened in May and stands as the first new standalone facility at the college since West Hall opened a decade ago. The Health Professions Integrated Teaching Center opened with the support of the voter-approved 2012 Building Our Future Bond Act, which delivered funds for infrastructure at the state's colleges.
Number 9.
Once back on campus, students also had the opportunity to get involved as they met with representatives from dozens of peer leaders like Christine Provo and Devaney Rowe at the annual Club Day.
Club Day is where all the different clubs on campus come together and tell students about what they do, their objectives, and the projects that they've had on campus. So it's kind of a way for students to feel like maybe they can find something that they're a part of, they can find a group, or they can feel less alone on campus. And they can also develop a community, like a sub-community within their classes and within the peers themselves, and meet new friends, of course.
Brand new students, we have brand new students every year coming in. They don't know what to do, they want to join something, do something for fun. So basically what we do, we have them join some clubs, see what they like. If they don't like it, they could hop into another club. But what we are the fashion club. So we incorporate a lot of like fashion designing, modeling, and also with accounting and stuff, and business within the fashion. So a little bit of everything.
Number 8.
Fall, spring, winter, and summer, Bergen officials remain steadfast in their commitment to creating pipelines for student success. That's why, even during the dog days of July, representatives from Bergen and St. Peter's University gathered to hammer out a series of transfer agreements that streamline pathways for students. St. Peter's President Dr. Eugene J. Cornacchia and Bergen Executive Assistant to the President Dr. Ursula Parrish Daniels signed 3 agreements July 6th. The first, a reverse transfer articulation, will provide a pathway to an associate degree for students who transferred before graduating. Students who transferred from Bergen with 30 or more credits have earned 15 credits at St. Peter's and remain in good academic standing at both institutions can participate in the free program. For eligible students, classes taken at St. Peter's will satisfy the requirements of their Bergen Associate Degree program, enabling them to earn an associate degree while concurrently progressing toward a bachelor's degree at the 4-year institution. A second agreement establishes a dual enrollment transfer partnership that will grant Bergen graduates who meet St. Peter's admissions requirements with junior year status at the 4-year institution. Eligible programs include St. Peter's bachelor's degrees in business administration, criminal justice, and psychology. The final agreement will see St. Peter's offer bachelor's degree program courses in management, marketing, and healthcare concentrations in classrooms located at Bergen Community College at the Meadowlands in Lyndhurst.
Number 7.
This summer, 3 students said ciao to the U.S. and headed to Italy with scholarships earned to study abroad. Cousins Natalia Gonzalez and Alejandro Giraldo attended Institut Vienza's super intensive language program in Venice, while Carly White received a scholarship from the Bergen Community College Foundation to study in Tuscania. Each year, Bergen sends students all over the world to study, including Argentina, China, England, Japan, and Morocco. The college's study abroad program helps support a nationwide initiative spearheaded by the Institute of International Education's Generation Study Abroad program to double the number of U.S. students studying abroad by 2019.
Number 6.
Hard to believe, but 15 years have now passed since the events of September 11th, 2001. 2 days before the anniversary, Bergen took time to reflect on the national tragedy, with President Dr. B.K. Walter leading the memorial. She said, through despair comes strength.
The feelings of hopelessness, of how to comfort our friends and relatives who lost loved ones, was so real, so painful. But as former Mayor Giuliani has said, the attacks of September the 11th were intended to break our spirit. Instead, as a nation, we have emerged stronger and more unified.
The memorial also allowed students to share their thoughts through art projects that will be delivered to a veterans home in Paramus. Dean of Student Life, Rachel Lerner-Colucci, believes it's more important than ever to remember.
15 years have passed since the attacks, and many of our current students were very young at the time, some of them likely only 2 or 3 years old. So it's important for us to share our history with them, invite us to be a part of that history, to remember, to feel, and to know how our history still impacts them today in a way that they can make a difference in our community moving forward.
Number 5.
Blue states, red states, and colors in between provide the backdrop for a Gallery Bergen art exhibition on this year's presidential election. Art Votes, visualizing the democratic process, has opened in the gallery, located in West Hall at the main campus, and will run through Friday, November 11th. Art Votes features the work and commentary of 23 artists from across the country, including a noted political cartoonist from a major metropolitan news service who submitted their art to the college's gallery committee this summer. Mediums such as paintings, photographs, sculpture, and video comprise the exhibition on the process to elect the next U.S. president. Curator Amy Lipton spoke with us about the installation.
I think that we tried in our selection to cover a range of all the different points of view and not to just focus specifically on one side or the other. I would say that standing right behind me here is a syndicated cartoonist, Jimmy Margolis, who contributed these 5 cartoons that have been published in various newspapers. So we're very thrilled to have those in the exhibition. My hope is that, for students who are, the millennial voters, which according to polls, if you pay any attention to them, are the ones least decided and the ones that we really need to get excited out to vote. So my hope would be that this exhibition could possibly get some of the young students who are voting for the first time involved in thinking about the election and the different points of view that the different candidates have.
Number 4.
One of the issues influencing the presidential election has been the relationship between law enforcement and communities, in becoming one of the most important social issues of our time. With that in mind, Bergen has taken a leadership role in fostering conversation on this issue and will host Race and Diversity in Suburbia, Police and Community Working Together, this month, featuring such luminaries as Bergen County Executive James Tedesco III, Bergen County Sheriff Michael Saudino, and Acting Bergen County Prosecutor Gurbir Grawal. The all-day event is open to the public, but registration is required. Visit tiny.cc/racebergen to do so.
Number 3.
Bulldog pride was recently on display when the 3 members of the athletics program earned recognition for their accomplishments. Former track and field and cross-country coach Don Bizzoni earned enshrinement into the National Junior College Athletic Association Men's and Women's Track and Field Hall of Fame, while scholar athletes Frank Paparazzi and Nadia Vaso earned the NJCAA Pinnacle Academic Achievement Award for maintaining 4.0 GPAs. Bizzoni coached the Bergen men's and women's track and field team from 1978 to 1995, directing the efforts of 4 Region 19 and Garden State Athletic Conference championship teams. Under his leadership, 6 student athletes notched All-American honors, and he even coached a 5K national champion. In 1982, as the men's coach, Bizzoni earned both the Region and Conference Coach of the Year awards. He would later win Conference Coach of the Year awards in 1990 and 1991 as the women's coach. A ceremony recognizing his enshrinement will take place this month. Paparazzi graduated from Bergen in May, posting a 4.0 GPA. He now attends Ramapo College of New Jersey and majors in business administration with a concentration in management. On the diamond at Bergen, Paparazzi served as a super sub of sorts, playing both middle infield positions and catcher. He notched 7 hits in 14 games this year. Vaso has starred in both the classroom and the gymnasium. In addition to her 4.0 GPA, she participated on a team of Bergen business students that won the inaugural New Jersey County College Case Competition sponsored by Rutgers Business School, Newark, in April. On the court, a setter, Vaso earned back-to-back region and conference first-team honors in 2014 and 15, leading the Bulldogs to region tournament finals this year. She ranked 34th in the country for assists per set with 6.65. She will graduate in May 2017.
Number 2.
Monday through Friday may work for bankers, but not college students trying to juggle families, jobs, and everything else. That's why, for the first time, Bergen launched a weekend degree college program this month. Students can now complete an Associate of Science degree program in 2 years through classes taken exclusively on Saturdays, Sundays, and online at Bergen Community College at the Meadowlands. Dean Linda Emmer discussed how the program became a reality.
Students don't necessarily have the opportunity to come to school Monday through Friday in the traditional sense. So by offering the weekend college on a weekend gives working people who are in their job 9 to 5 Monday through Friday an opportunity to come back to school, start school, to achieve their associate's degree in a 2-year period just by attending on weekends. We're looking to grow as we start to promote it more. The brochures are going out. We're starting to go out to promote it to different businesses, to different organizations, to build that and to encourage students that they have a wonderful opportunity here.
Students participating in the program will enroll in 5 classes each semester. 4 will take place in person at the Meadowlands on weekends, and the 5th will take place online over the length of the 15-week semester. Each in-person class will meet 6 times, 3 Saturdays and 3 Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. during 4 consecutive 3-week periods. The program also provides enrollees with the opportunity to learn as part of a cohort model, taking classes alongside the same students in every class. Students also have access to a designated advisor available at the location and for academic support and guidance. So far, the feedback has been positive.
We have 2 different types of students coming. We have those that are part of the cohort where they're taking more than one course, and so they're getting to know each other and will go through the program together. And then there are those students that are just taking a course to lighten their load throughout the semester and the like. Some of those students, though the course has only started just recently, they feel engaged. They're interactive. The faculty member has just engaged those students because it's a long session on a Saturday and Sunday, but they're enthused. They're glad to be there. They enjoy the facility itself and coming in and feel like they're accomplishing something.
Number 1.
For the 3rd year in a row, Bergen ranks first in New Jersey for associate degree graduates. On the strength of a class of 2,435 newly minted college graduates, Bergen not only ranks number 1 in the state, but 32nd among 2-year colleges in the entire nation. Drilling down even deeper, Bergen ranks 9th in the country for students graduating with degrees in liberal arts and science, general studies, and humanities. Bergen outranks the next closest New Jersey institution by almost 400 students. That's a wrap for our Season 6 premiere. We'll see you again next month as we count down the biggest stories at the state's #1 community college for associate degree graduates. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks, and take care.